What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're on the beautiful campus of my alma mater, Liberty University. We're gonna be asking people to share what is the most hurtful thing that someone has ever said to them. Let's see what kind of answers we get. I am here with
Amanda,
Reagan,
Ashley,
Brandon,
Mo,
Kai,
Maximus,
Bella,
Haley,
Leela,
Ella,
Gabe,
Taja,
Ray,
Brianna,
Alex,
Bethany, Brittany,
Dahani,
Samuel,
I'm Emma,
Livana,
Bella,
Tony, Alexis,
Vincent, Ash. What is the most hurtful thing somebody has ever said to you?
probably that I deserved for my dad to die.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Please tell me that was not like a boyfriend or an ex or...
No.
Okay, that was just okay. Family, that was family. Okay.
Yeah.
And how did that make you feel?
Sad and kind of worthless, and it just made this whole situation worse.
that nobody likes me and I'll never amount to anything.
How did that make you feel?
Very sad.
I don't think you're musically inclined.
And are you a musician?
Yes.
So how did that make you feel when they said that?
Well, self-doubting at first, but I proved them wrong.
Absolutely. And now, who was it that said? Was it a family member, a friend, an ex?
It was a family member.
when they called my voice mini and they can't take me seriously because my voice is so high, that's pretty hurtful.
And what did that make you feel like when they said that?
Less significant, like they just can't take me seriously, so you can, say what you want. This voice got bass when it needs to.
You better preach, girl!
I had somebody tell me once that they didn't care about me anymore because I wasn't the same fun-loving person I used to be.
And did you feel like when they said that there was any truth to it?
Maybe a little bit because my life circumstances had changed. That's probably why it hurt.
How did that make you feel when they said that?
I was crushed and made me insecure for sure.
Got in an argument with like a group of people, and I guess one of my friends said, if anything, Kai shouldn't have an opinion and it's worthless. So I'd say that's the most hurtful thing.
Does that person typically speak to you like that or not really care about your opinion?
Kind of came out of nowhere and it really surprised me. It just made me question the relationship and the value of it.
Probably that I'm not good enough.
How'd that make you feel?
Actually, it made me feel very sad and just out of it. Felt like I couldn't do and perform the best of my ability.
What was the context of you're not good enough? Was it like for a sport, in music, or like a relationship, or what?
It was actually a sport. It was when I just started off swimming, and it kind of pushed me down and kind of made me seem like the sport is not my sport. But eventually, I actually wound up becoming the captain of the swim team.
That's the way to do it. Congratulations, man. That's good stuff.
Thank you.
Probably, I hate you. Definitely hurt my feelings. It was an ex.
Probably that I'm stupid and they genuinely meant it.
How did that make you feel when they said that?
Like I was a little bit worthless. I had like 0 friends in the world and I just moved up a grade, which was like a lot mentally, and some kids were just calling me stupid, so.
Why did you move up a grade? It's because you were smart? Like,
Yeah, I guess kind of. So it was kind of a little bit of an interesting thing. And
yeah, it's so ironic. Like, you literally
Yeah.
move up a grade because you're smart enough to do so, and the people there call you stupid.
yeah, pretty much. And it's just like kind of like this little kid. I think I was probably like 7, and it was probably the first time someone ever like genuinely meant it. And it kind of pushed me to be like, okay, well, I'm actually not gonna be stupid, so perfect.
So I dated someone for 5 years, and towards the end of our relationship, I could tell that like stuff was off. And then he told me that he loves me less than he used to.
Ouch.
Yeah. So that he fell out of love with me. So that
Dang, that's tough.
it made me feel like I was worth like walking away from, like that I was someone like that was replaceable. So that sucked, but it taught me a lot about myself. So I'm good now.
So you feel like from that you grew and perhaps became a better person?
Yeah, definitely.
Actually, when I was in 3rd grade, I had a girl tell me that my shirt was really ugly, this pink shirt, and I still think about it to this day.
And how did that make you feel?
Oh, it like broke me. I never wore that shirt again.
I know the exact feeling.
In like middle school and stuff, I always got made fun of for being like a little on the slower side. Just typical things like, oh, you idiot, stuff like that, for being dumb. I don't really care now.
When you heard stuff like that, how did it make you feel?
I mean, I acted like I didn't care, just laughed it off, but like low-key, it kind of hurt.
Yeah, words can pierce deep, man. They can hurt. Do you think now, being much older than that, have you kind of moved past some of those things people used to say to you?
Yeah, for sure, especially because people thought like, they'd be like making fun of you, like, oh, you're not going to go to college anyways and stuff. I'm like, well, I'm here now, so.
Absolutely, and you had a great school, so you did well.
So I was in high school. I had this girl who I thought was my best friend. I was struggling with like suicidal attempts and stuff like that. And I told her, and she was like, she doesn't care, go to someone else. So, I mean, for me, it was pretty hurtful.
No, that's really hurtful, because if it's like stuff of that nature, right, and you're thinking about ending yourself, and she doesn't even, wow, that's bad. How did that make you feel?
I don't really address my emotions. I mean, it was sad, but I just kind of like brushed it off.
Since then, have you been able to revisit that and work through those emotions and kind of clear that out from your heart, or you think that pain is still lingering in there somewhere?
I don't think I revisited it until now. So it's been like 7 years. I don't really think about it till now, but maybe the Lord is trying to do something, so we'll see.
And if this is an opportunity for you to open back up your heart and to revisit it, then yeah, I'd say maybe the Lord is trying to do something. Maybe he does want you to get that out of there because it never belonged in the first place. What do you think about that?
I agree.
So actually, it was one of my good friends in high school. I started playing the organ for my church, and he was not a Christian. And he essentially told me that I would amount to nothing and I would just be an organist for my church.
Why do you think he said that?
Honestly, I really don't know. I think he's had some church hurt, and so because of that, he said that. Back then, I was very hurt, and I just stopped talking to him altogether.
Probably in my previous relationship, when my girlfriend told me I never love you.
When she told you that, how did it make you feel?
Pretty bad. Made me feel like I was manipulated, which I think was true.
I think it was true too. And yourself?
So I would say it's whenever my friend told me that I had chicken legs. She knows that I've been working out so bad to improve, but she just said there and in front of a lot of friends, and people start laughing at me, and I think I was a little embarrassed, and then I think that was hurtful. I was like, all right, never mind. She knows this is like a weakness for me because, you know, working out, we want to look great like everywhere, and then she just like kind of spat this and then just put it out of there, and then I was like, oh, all right, I don't know if she should say that in public, but anyways.
And I mean the most hurtful thing.
Which definitely me.
Okay, that's pretty bad. What was the context of
a family member? Probably not gonna get too into it, but yeah.
Dang, brother. And how did that make you feel when they said that?
A little bit less of myself.
My ex-boyfriend, he called me a horse and made neigh noises.
I don't know why you laughing. That's tough. That's hard. That hurts. Oh my goodness. Now, I noticed you said ex-boyfriend. Is that why he became your ex?
Sadly, no, but like,
okay.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel?
I got over it. Sad. I don't know. It hurt.
My ex-girlfriend, my little thing, told me that she cheated on me with 3 guys at the same time.
Bruh.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Oh, nah, brother.
I think she might have been joking, bro, but it didn't feel like a joke.
Dang, yo, that is tough. Now thinking back, do you think it was true? Do you think she actually did that?
I don't think she actually did that, bro, but she said it, and she tried to make me feel bad, so that's the point, right?
Yeah. Son, that's pretty bad. You might take the cake for the day.
So I am in the school of music, and my dad said that I can't make a living in the music industry. And that hurts me. Even now, I'm getting over it. I'm still not completely over it.
Why do you think he's kind of closed off to music as a career option for you?
He doesn't believe it can help me earn a living, sustain a house and everything. He was in the military. He retired recently, so I kind of get where he's coming from. I kind of wish he had more belief in me. I think I cried after that, honestly, but it still hurts to think about, but also at the same time, I'm surrounded by a really good community. So I'm like, I can do this.
So it sounds like even despite what he said, you have the resolve to keep going, pursue your dreams, pursue what you think you're talented and gifted at, and basically do it anyway. Is that correct?
Yeah, he has more belief in me now, but back then it really did hurt.
So I have cerebral palsy in my legs, and I wanted to do track and field in high school, and I got a doctor who told me I would never be able to do that stuff. I think he was just trying to go biomedical, but I mean, God's good, and I did run all 4 years of high school.
You ran track all 4 years of high school anyway?
Yes, sir.
Unbelievable.
It was a time me and my mom had got in an argument, and she called me out of my name, a cuss word that was kind of like...
What letter did it start with?
A B.
So that's pretty bad.
Yeah, it was hurtful. I don't like that because I'm not one of those.
You're right.
It made me feel belittled a little bit. I'm like, you just gonna do that to me? But it's gotten much better.
All right, Samuel, what is the most hurtful thing somebody has ever said to you?
It's not what they said, but what they didn't say, if that makes sense.
Okay, let's hear it.
I love my parents so much, but the majority of my life, they were never around. Both of them, which is crazy. I had to learn how to survive on my own, practically, just even from the young age of 8, 10, 12, just cooking, taking care of the house, stuff like that. They were always away on work. And what I'm learning now, through my church, through my therapist, I never was loved by my parents at a young age. They never taught me identity. They never taught me that I was loved and I was cherished, that I belonged. And the most hurtful thing was that they never said they loved me. They always showed that to me, but they never said it.
That's intense, man, and that's really hurtful. And you said the main reason why they weren't around is because they were working?
Working, yeah, all the time.
Wow, well, honestly, as a father myself, that makes me question what I do and how I do it. How much am I working? And does my daughter know that I love her by my words and by my actions? So honestly, thank you I appreciate that.
I was probably like 8 years old, and at the moment I was like, my mom had passed, and I was hanging out with a bunch of my friends as a kid, and we were just like making fun, and then they started talking about their parents, and then I said something, I don't remember exactly what, but like one of my friends was like, oh yeah, you can't really say that now that you don't have a mom yet. So that was really, really bad. I remember it was kind of painful at the moment, but I'm okay with it right now. It doesn't really matter.
So of all the people that we've asked this question to, that's probably one of the most hurtful sounding things that I've heard. How did you kind of take that when it was said?
I mean, it was painful at the moment, but I mean, with time, I just learned how to like work with that and just be okay with the fact that, you know, you can't really change whatever has happened. I just like took a moment, thought about it, and I was like, yeah, he's not wrong at the moment.
Just standing here speaking to you, it sounds like you have a very good head on your shoulders. It sounds like you're very mature. I would assume that that's something that maybe felt bad emotionally, but you were able to go from that, grow from it, and essentially become a better person. Would you agree with that?
Oh yeah, that's true. It's kind of painful, but like I just learned how to like work with the painful feelings and just like understand for my own goodness and just be stronger in the situation. It's really made me like my perspective about life is different from, you know, whatever experiences I've had, and it's amazing. Yeah.
I'm Liberty alumni, but when I was a student at Liberty, I actually lost my father. I never had anybody say anything hurtful, but just losing him in and of itself was hurtful enough. So it wasn't my mother, but it's a similar feeling because it's one of your parents. And so I kind of know the feeling, man. So honestly, I applaud you for how you were able to handle that and grow from it. That's cool stuff.
Oh yeah, you got it, bro. Appreciate you for having this moment with me.
No, absolutely. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much for watching this video. Unfortunately, it must come to an end. I hope this video encouraged you all to reflect on what you say before you say it, and also think about the impact that it could have on someone else's life. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like on it. If you didn't enjoy the video, still leave a like on it. And also, as always, make sure to subscribe. Thank you, and see you in the next video.